Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. Last time, well, wait, hold on. Spoiler alert for Tales of Arise, the base game. Takes place a year afterwards. I got that out of the way. Whew, almost missed it. Last time we left off, last side quest. Please. Please be the end.
Is that so?
One of the friends you asked to look after. Your absence, isn't he? He must be at work. He's the type who feels guilty when he has too much free time. Lord Dohalim. And you are? Lentigar. My name is Lentigar. I'm sorry, that name always throws me. Avakir? Okay. Left me in charge in his stead. I see. I appreciate your help. Avakir will be away for some time. If you need something, I will assist you in any way. No, I just came to see Avakir. I'll come back again later. As you wish. I shall alert you as soon as he returns. Yes? There's a magnificent statue in Saxleo Temple. Before you depart, you simply must see it.
Hmm?
What was that about? He brought up the statue out of nowhere. Mind if we make a quick stop? Might as well. I mean, again, we're here for the last side quest.
A statue in Saxleo Temple? I have no recollection of any such thing being there.
Maybe someone put it there recently?
Who besides Dohalim would do that, though?
Wait, what do you mean, who besides Dohalim? That seems pointed. Didn't miss any treasure around here, did I? No? Good. Moving on. Alright, cool. Again, just gotta check for treasure. So I don't think I've been in Saxleo Temple yet. Yeah, there's treasure in here. Probably outdated treasure, but it's treasure nonetheless. Also, yes, I'm well aware that I still haven't gone to a store. I'll do it before I go back on the main quest. Hopefully. This is the place Lentigar mentioned.
Oh, yeah?
I don't see any statue.
I see.
My lord. I thought you'd be here. You guided us here to meet in secret, didn't you? Yes. The truth is, Faria has been abducted.
What?
Abducted? Avakir is gone alone to
How
rescue her.
absurd.
Oh, fool. What is he thinking? There's more. He forbade me from mentioning it, but... Tell me all you know. Traces found at the scene suggest the culprits are Danon. Surely you understand, if news of this were to spread in the city, things could get ugly. That's why Avakir went on his own. Knowing Avakir, he must be... So I felt responsible to me and Tarnigan. That's just the kind of thing he would do.
Dohalim?
Thank you for telling me of the situation. So I apologize, but we need intel. Anything related to Danon's... Gagne? Who's Gagne? All these names I'm being thrown at that I've forgotten over the, year and a half I haven't played this game. Is Gagne the, kind of big dude just outside of here? kind of oversees things from up here. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad it came back to me before I got up to him. Hey, Gagne. If that's how you pronounce your name. Must be a miss for the Renin representative to come all this way. I'll get right to the point. A Renin has been abducted. Rumor has it abductors are Danon. Do you know anything about it? Some small feat for one. Plus to lay hands on one of you. I know what you're saying. There's no time. Please, if you know anything at all. Very well. But I haven't heard anything myself. If you give me some time, though, I'll ask around. Thank you. In the meantime, we'll see if we can glean information on our own. Go to level 2 first, and I think the other one was in the inn. Or was in the main area, which is next to the inn. So we'll go to the inn in between this one and the next one, and restock on my supplies that I desperately need. Excuse me, ma'am. Or Dohalim, when did you return? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary of late? That was a really, smoldering glare he just gave her. It's not exactly that recent, but more and more people have been voicing grievances. Grievances with the current situation. How Renins must rely on Danons for survival.
Sure.
Yes. Quite a few are wondering if we can't at least have the city to ourselves. Some say it would be easier if your lordship grant that with a single command. Enough. The era of one-sided rule by the Renins is over. That does not mean we will be ruled by the Danons either. I understand, of course, but not everyone can accept that.
Seems a lot of the
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Expectations for you as the last remaining lord. It's been like this since the convergence. But living up to others' expectations is something I'm sure you can relate to. Yeah, deeply.
See, that's why they get along. They're like the same person on the other side of the coin.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Alright, you. I need your items. I need the badge. God, they're so expensive. Maybe just 10. Stock on life bottles too. Awesome. Thank you.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, Kisara. I think I have anything new, do I? Never did find that iron pipe. Alright, I still need the Ryugola core fragments, whatever the fuck those are. Ugh. You know what, just in case I go out and need to fight some Zoogles. I do like stuff. What does Grease juice be like? XL. Neat. Oh, I haven't been using that. Do I have, like, experience bonus ones at all? Small. I need that tuna. Tuna's so goddamn expensive. That's fine, we'll just do donuts.
This is great.
The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
We're so hyped about the cooking. But you know, fair. I do enjoy cooking. Alright, what's this guy have to say? Come on. Come on. Out of it. Oh, wait, hold on.
Dohalim, I've been thinking about how you've been bringing together the refugees from Lenegus all by yourself. It's incredible.
Right? It sounds like you've got a lot to deal with, but I never hear you complaining. Way to go, man!
Each thoroughfare is a river. The aimless wanderers, it's flotsam. The rapids become deafening in their ceaseless roar.
What are you talking about? Is there a dangerous river in Polesian or something?
No, that was Dohalim's somewhat idiosyncratic way of complaining. Which part? The deafening rapids represent the troubled voices of the people here.
He complains via poem.
Every single day, so I suppose he must get tired after.
He laments in iambic pentameter.
Okay. Though, to be honest, even with it explained, I'm still not sure I really get it.
My hand extended to carry any burden, receiving but pebbles.
He wants to help them solve their problems, so he listens to their concerns, but they only ever bring him small, trivial matters.
How did you get all of that?
She's been hanging out with him way too long.
Suspended outside your window, sunlight caught on sodden shadows. 'Tis no cause for shame.
Wow, it sounds so mysterious. What's this one about, Kisara?
In this case, the sodden shadows would be laundry. One of the Renans must have complained about wet clothing that some Danon hung out to dry. He's expressing the frustration he feels at having to listen to such petty grievances all the time.
Yes, your inferences are correct. As a man in my position, I find it difficult to speak my mind. Looking back, my achievements in Menancia truly would have been impossible were it not for your assistance. I find I am quite inadequate on my own.
Dohalim, you're a hard worker. You should be proud of that. I'd be glad to lend an ear to your complaints anytime.
Great courage is needed to travel the long road ahead. You, as ever, are my courage.
Dohalim, yes, let's continue to travel it together.
I don't think I need that one explained.
I still don't get it.
God damn it, Law. Oh. They're great.
Hey!
I love these nerds. I almost mixed up dork and nerd and almost came up with, like, Norks or something. I don't know. Excuse us. Have you seen anything suspicious, like anyone suspicious recently?
Huh?
Anyone suspicious? Sure have. The floors are full of them. I see. And it's not as if they've actually done anything, have they?
That ain't funny.
Not in the last year. Have you forgotten what they did before that? I'm telling you what they might get up to in the future. Don't get me started about all that folks in the other regions. Sending all their rents to the city and only caring about their own damn safety. What are we supposed to do if all these Renans they've gathered here start an uprising? What then? I'm sure steps have been taken to prevent that.
I think you're lying.
I certainly hope so. Fuck that guy.
The people here must have a lot of anxiety and frustration.
I can't blame them for that, but it is still a difficult issue.
I mean, I get it, but still. Bruh. I know you! You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you? Did you come to drive out these Renans? Oh, no, doesn't look like it. You wouldn't be with a Renan Lord if that were the case. I'm gathering intel. Have you noticed anything odd recently? Is anyone acting weird? Heard any rumors? Anything at all? Come to think of it, I don't know if he was up to no good or nothing, but I did see an odd-looking fella. A Danon.
Sure.
That's right. There was lots of folks from all parts around here. But even so, he stood out like a sore thumb. He was weird, kind of awkward. Don't be so mean to me. Could it have been? It's the one people abducted Faria. Look at their end goal. It doesn't matter. Right now we need to find out where they took her. Calm down. I know you're worried, but you're not acting like yourself. Yeah, you're right. My concern has overcome manners. Some time has passed. I think we should check in on Gagne. May have learned something. Good idea. Yep, let's go back to our man in the chair.
Dohalim sure seems on edge.
He's more worried than he lets on. We have to do what we can.
I mean, it's his best friend from childhood. Well, one of three.
For him.
You don't have to tell me. Kidnapping is absolutely vile.
Alright, Gagne, what you got? Any leads? I may have something that'll interest you. Can't say it's good news, though. Late in the night, some men were spotted transporting a large package out of town. It was dark and the witnesses didn't get a good look at the man. Said the package was big enough to fit a person inside. Witness says... And we're muttering something about the woods. Shinefold Woods.
All right.
We should investigate. And finally have a lead. Also have to avoid any unnecessary conflicts. Pray for a speedy solution to your problem. Thank you for your help.
Why would anyone be after Faria?
Maybe because she's important to Dohalim? It can't be a coincidence, right?
We'll know once we apprehend the culprit.
Let's fucking get him! Actually, the tip of the bridge? Works for me.
Come on.
Faria's somewhere in these woods.
I sure hope she's okay.
Look, someone's there.
Is that?
Oh, it's Avik here. Hey, buddy, you okay?
Doe! What are you doing here? I should ask you the same thing. Have you gone mad? Running off on your own?
I wanted to avoid causing any trouble while you were away. Sorry.
Were the kidnappers the ones who hurt you?
Yeah, I tried to get Faria back, but I was too weak. I'm not as good as you.
She's still alive then?
There's no doubt about that. Doe, listen, the culprits...
I know. Avakir, you head back to Pelegion. Kisara, you're with me.
What was that just now?
It's called him tuning out everything and like getting hyper-focused.
It's rare to see Dohalim like this.
Yeah. His silence speaks volumes.
No time to dally. We need to act quickly.
I'm glad I made it in time.
There, down by the camp.
I wish I could use healing arts.
Eve. Oh, there's a treasure up on that thing. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Look, I know we're out trying to save somebody from a kidnapping, but god damn it. I want that treasure. There it is. Okay. Okay, you can do this. Got it.
What's this thing?
It's fucking money! Ooh, lemons. Alright, now we can go. Go faster out back here. Take the south pass, just past these guys. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me, gentlemen. That's a dead end. Doing some mad jukes. I don't have time for you, Zoogles.
There she is! Over there!
Faria!
I want to kick your asses.
Faria, are you alright?
Doe, is that you?
Lord Dohalim,
What are you doing here?
You kidnapped his friend!
Lord?
That's enough.
Do be careful!
You would go so far as to disguise yourself as the very people you hate.
Oh. They're Renin.
So you know. I'd expect no less from the great Lord Dohalim.
The abductors are Renins?
See, you've caught on to us. You and your magnificence. How dare you stand in our way? Your perfect chin just... Ah!
They slipped away with Faria and defeated Avakir when he gave pursuit. Though those two are not warriors, overcoming them would be no easy task for a Danon. They were attempting to frame Danons for the crime. My guess is they were trying to make me hate Danons as they do.
Precisely. But that's only because you won't do your damn job as our lord. Ever since we lost Lennicus, we've been living like prisoners. Yet you only preach reconciliation, neglecting your duty as our guardian.
How could you be so selfish?
I am still a guardian of the Renins, but that does not mean continuing our rule.
It's just our luck you'd come back on the very day we execute our plan. We may have failed, but there are others who see you as weak. You had better watch your back.
Do.
You succeeded at one thing. Your intent was to anger me. However, the focus of my anger is you. Any that harm my friends will be punished.
Dohalim, don't! If you give in to your anger, you will be no better than our enemies. Please, stand down.
You're right.
He does have anger issues.
His fate must not be decided by personal feelings. We will deliver him to Pelegion to face due process. Thank you, Kisara. You prevented me from making a grave mistake.
That's my job, after all. The criminals have been turned over to the authorities.
Thank you, Kisara. That should be the end of the ordeal.
After all that, I just caused more trouble for you.
I'm glad the two of you are safe. That's all I can ask for.
Still, I have a feeling there's more trouble to come. There are still plenty of Renins and Danons who are unhappy with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control.
I'm counting on you. That reminds me, Avakir. I only learned of the kidnapping because Lentigar was concerned for your safety. You should learn to rely more on those around you.
Yes, you're right. I'll be sure to thank him.
We should let Ganya know the problem's been resolved, too.
He did a good job.
Let's go, Kisara.
Do,
Yes?
thank you. And... take care of yourself.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Was that her letting go of, like, the few feelings she has left for him? It might have been that. Or, like, finally feeling comfortable letting him, you know, letting him go. Because saw how good Kisara is for him. Or maybe it's her finally accepting, like, Kisara. I don't know. After all, she is Renin. Or Renin Danon divide. Maybe she had her misgivings about letting, you know, Kisara be his right-hand woman. I don't know. There's a lot that look could have said.
Culprits were Renins disguised as Danons?
Their intent was to turn Dohalim against the Danon people.
As a Renin, I apologize. Danons were being framed.
Ganya, please know Dohalim would never.
You're quite the conscientious one, aren't you? You could have kept quiet about the truth, and none would have been the wiser. And that's despite the fact that you were the target of this plot.
I believe telling you was a necessity.
I agree. In fact, I feel the urge to let my fellow Danons know just how honorable you are.
Ganya,
I hope this relationship continues, takes root, and endures long after we are gone.
On my name, Dohalim Ilkaris. I vow to do all that I can to that end.
Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, I got all my character ones at least. Didn't get the one
are
for
you thinking
general.
about your friend, Faria?
Side quest though.
I've ended up putting her through another ordeal.
Damn,
Avakir
achievements.
as well. They've been made to suffer just for knowing me. And it's likely this will not be the last time either.
It's not your fault. Your position means Danans and Renans alike are going to look at you with their own individual prejudices. One side expecting the best, while the other assumes the worst. Much like what Alphen has experienced.
Yep.
I understand. No. Understanding is not enough. I should have expected something like this to happen. Whether it was to a friend of mine, or someone else, it was my responsibility. And it's my fault for not being prepared. I'm going to instruct them to reinforce security. Of course, we'll have to do so carefully so as not to incite the old guard. Did you think I would blame myself more?
No. You're no longer your old self.
I don't plan on going back. Besides, the situation wasn't all bad either. Avakir had a colleague who cared about him, and was willing to step forward. The situation is changing, slowly but surely. If things continue this way, it may someday lead to that utopia you spoke of. One where all people are treated equal. Though, I do not know how old I'll be by the time I see such a world.
No matter the age, you won't be seeing it alone.
That's true.
Yay! I like them. Alright, well. At the very least I'm done with those side quests. Aha! But not all of them. Please, please let this be the last side quest. Nowhere else popped up any. Good. Go! Oh, they're squaring off. Ah, that's... Don't hurt anybody. If you can avoid it, don't hurt anybody. Fortunately, it looks like they're using wind magic. Just use the concussive stuff, you know? Oh, shit. Like in the city now, too. Well, that looks like a problem for future me. Hi, can I help you guys?
Why you?
Like hell, I'd pay my hard-earned cash for this. We need that food, and we're starving. Sounds like quite the dispute. Care to fill me in on the details? Oh, Lord Dohalim! The Dans were buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with the false accusations. I'm simply buying the food that I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because this is the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you! I did have a family until they were slaughtered by you Renan scum! Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There's enough food to go around, correct? And Pelagian business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Danans and Renans. It's unfortunate for you. That means first come, first serve. This man has the right to purchase the food.
That can't be.
Don't understand. You don't understand. My father is ill. He needs nutrition. You don't just recover. Oh, really now? Now that we know you're not lying just so you can get more for yourself. Both of you need to stop making accusations. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Pelagian. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there will be no time. There will be no long-term solution. My cat's getting zoomies. Why don't we try negotiating with the merchants of Menancia? The Sink may have more supplies than other nations. I'm going to act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with the Sinkt. Let's give it a shot. As you heard, we will go to Visinct to negotiate. While we're there, we'll procure some food for your father. Really? Thank you. We will kill as many Zoogle as it takes. The Renans are truly blessed to have you at our side, Lord Dohalim. Take the Renan's side. not because she is a Renin. She is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I'm merely a representative of Rena. Not the position many assume that it is. Dohalim? I apologize. But we must make our leave. Okay.
Dohalim?
Are you okay? People misunderstand the position I hold. But that does not change the fact that I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so. Let's depart for Succinct.
Guardian of the Renins, huh? That's quite the title, Dohalim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renins. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
And that's what makes you perfect for the role! Unfortunately, in our day and age, the only leaders we get are those who actually want the role, and that's a recipe for disaster right there.
We've reached our destination.
Hey!
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Let me talk to you for a bit. Oh, Kisar and Lord Dohalim! I'm pleased to see you are well. I'm honored that you even remember me. I didn't expect you to come back. You back in this neck of the woods? I have a favor to ask you regarding business. Legion is running short on food right now. So we were wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect, and my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand the business to Pelagian. I'll talk to him and ask if they can deliver some of our food to Pelagian as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelagian will be glad to hear that. Thing is, the wholesale food business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menancia has also changed a bit from how it used to be. That's why the crops aren't as bountiful as before. Kisara, can you do something about it?
Okay.
So commerce is also taking a hit. Okay. We'll talk to the Department of Welfare and see if something can be done. That would be great. Thank you. You're so reliable, Kisara. Kind of remind me of the old Lord Dohalim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelagian. If you need help with anything else, let me know. Thanks. I sure will. Oh, another favor to ask. Do you have any particular nutritious food that you can part with at this moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sickly citizen in need. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I've just run out of stock. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I'm restocked, so it would probably be faster to gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. You have no problem gathering them.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So then,
Ah, so it's a food gathering mission. Got it. Do we already have the things? Do we already have the things?
Kisara, you seem to have accepted your position as someone the people can rely
I
on.
need a boss
As
fish.
a member of the Service Corps, being there for those in need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
Where the hell am I supposed to get a boss fish? Do I have a boss fish? A flatfish. It's kind of like a boss fish. I just need one boss fish. I've been neglecting my fishing. Can I buy a boss fish? Are boss fish purchasable?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so mild problem. Boss fish are not purchasable. I don't know where to get them. You know what? I know of one fishing spot, and that's about it. The episode's running a bit long. We'll call the episode here, and I'll do some research. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves as I get myself into a bit of a pickle. And if you are, let me know down below, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll come back next time and finish this, hopefully, last side quest. Until then, you have subscribe to stay. I'll see you next adventure. Later.